nephew. What's that you're eating?
Cookies. Mother baked them for you. I got reading and bit them. Do you mind? The ones in the bag are still good.
That's quite all right. You finish these and I'll try the others. What's that you're reading?
It's a great book, Uncle. All about adventures and goblins and terrible, terrible trolls.
Adventures? Goblins? Trolls? Hobbits don't hold much with adventure.
But this book is special. It has a story about a ring of invisibility. Wouldn't that be great? If you put it on, no one could see you.
People bump into you.
I had a ring of invisibility. I'd go on adventures and sneak up on the bad people and hit them. Bam!
Hobbits don't go on adventures.
Great-great-grandfather took him. People called him Bull Roarer Took. You're proud of him, aren't you, Uncle?
Well, certainly. Families must stick together. He was a very brave hobbit.
You have to be smart, too. For instance, Uncle, what would you do if you came face to face with a troll?
Run.
Trolls can run faster, no, Uncle Bilbo. Says here, you keep them out of their caves until a ray of morning sunlight touches them, and that turns them to stone. Hard stone.
Trick them into staying out of their caves until sunlight touches them, and that turns them to stone, hey? And it says so in the book.
Uncle Bilbo, are hobbits really better than other people?
Certainly, other people don't even have hair on their toes.
No hair on their toes? How queer.
Yes, and ours are extra hairy. It's polite to say when you meet someone, may the hair on your toes grow longer. Well, come along, it's time for our second breakfast. I'll make us an omelet.
Ah, yes. That's the way it always goes. Hobbits are the best people in the world, and I'm the best hobbit. Bilbo Baggins, Esquire, Hobbit. Magic needed. I, Gandalf, a wizard old and wise, bid the darkling spirits change this sign before my eyes. Burglar wants work, no reasonable offer refused. That's more like it. Everything is ready for Thorin Oakenshield and his men. I, Gandalf, best wizard that you'll see, bid the darkling spirits and the band of dwarves to me. I hear their marching song, 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Smog came, stole everything there.
We'll attack, be daring, reckless, to get back each emerald necklace. Coin of gold and crystal flagons, 13 mighty dwarfs will slay the dragon.
What's all this?
I am Thorin Oakenshield, and these dwarves are my men.
Yes, but what are you doing here?
Here we begin a crusade to recover the sacred Arkenstone, stolen long ago by the dragon Smog.
Wish them luck, Uncle.
Yes. My nephew and I wish you luck. But what are you doing here?
We came on the advice of the respected magician, Gandalf the Great.
Gandalf! Not the wandering wizard who told the wonderful tales about dragons and elves and giants.
The one that brought great-great-grandfather Took to the fireworks.
Of course, but you aren't old enough to have seen them.
My grandmother Took saw them. She said they rose up like great lilies and snapdragons and hung in the twilight all evening, falling at last like silver and gold rain.
Belladonna Took's grandson? I'll remember you, boy.
But we mustn't detain this famous magician. I'm sure he has important business elsewhere.
Important business right here.
And these worthy dwarves along my front lawn. We mustn't detain them either.
Correct. And since their business concerns you, let us get on with it.
Concerns me? Well, they hardly think I even know them.
My oversight. Mr. Bilbo Baggins' nephew here. The great Thorin Oakenshield and his men. Balin, Dwalin, Keely, Feely, Dory, Nori, Ori, Owen, Glowin, Bifer, Bofer, Bomber.
At your service!
At yours. May your beards never grow thin.
Very good. And now the business. Thorin, you asked me to provide a 14th man for your expedition. Since obviously you can't expect success if you start with 13, we agreed the man should be a hero and also an experienced burglar, since he's to steal back property stolen from you. There he stands, the heroic burglar, Mr. Bilbo Baggins.
Uncle, you're going on an adventure like Bulwer Took. Oh, please take me.
I'm not going on any adventure. Hobbits don't hold much with trucking around and looking for trouble.
But Bulwer Took.
And furthermore, I am not a burglar and never have been.
Certainly don't look like a burglar.
More like a grocer, always nibbling at the stock.
And of course, if it hadn't been for that sign on your door.
I resent such remarks, and furthermore, there's no sign on my door.
Isn't there?
My good sir, the sign clearly reads, burglar wants work. No reasonable offer refused.
But that's not my sign.
No more talk. We must get started. It will be a long, hard journey. Some of us will never return.
What?
Likely we'll get lost or starve to death in the forest. And if we do to the Lily Mountain, we may be eaten by the dragon.
Eaten by dragons! Eaten by dragons!
He has these queer little fits, but he's bold as a dragon in the cage.
Oh, no.
Come, Bilbo, get up!
Struck by lightning!
Perhaps you don't understand what an opportunity this is. You've a reputation hereabouts for respectability. You read, you write, you garden, and you cook. You've kept your guilty secret well, but I know your family tree. And Bilbo, boy, your mother was a cook.
Not all crooks were adventurers.
Don't worry, you'll get your 14th share of the treasure.
You've a reputation hereabouts for just sitting by your fire. You contemplate your call. You never shout! But a wizard knows inside you there is hidden mad desire. Each generation reckless blood will out.
My blood is not reckless.
Let us be gone. We want no cowards with us.
You must have misunderstood my offer. I offer you adventure, a chance to really get away and travel. That's very broadening, they say. Break out, leave your house, live life. Are you a hobbit or a mouse?
A mouse.
Adventure. And though perhaps it's indiscreet, it's thrilling. Just think who you may get to meet. Goblins, hateful trolls, elves too, and other fascinating souls. You've spent your entire life in this small cave. Now just once, before you're ready for your grave, roar like a bull, live life all of you. I'll explain again.
Don't bother. No, thank you. I'm timid as a rabbit, and domesticity is a hobbit habit. No, thank you. Just roads, I won't walk those roads. Too set to change my plan and start as a beginner. I hear adventure can make you late for dinner. No, thank you. No tricks, no ponies or ships. Goodbye now, dear old chap. You must fly now. It's time to take my nap.
Bilbo, you can't refuse. More depends on this than you've any idea.
More than the Arkenstone.
Far more.
I prefer a settled life.
Stop! Poor Bilbo! I'll hold him off!
Run from my own home, never!
Silence! Why do you say unfair?
He's not a dwarf. He's just a hobbit. Why should he fight our battles?
He knows nothing of the wrongs we have suffered. That can be remedied. My dwarves, remember the old days.
We remember!
My grandfather was king under the lonely mountain.
Our mountain!
We were not coal miners or blacksmiths then. Balance, speak. We mined for gold
His great blazing jewels, glowing.
To touch our pale enchanted gold was to dream of beauty.
Our treasury was rich in jewels, especially one.
The Arkenstone! We found it by its own light shining from a dark cavern. We cut and polished it till every facet glittered fire.
And then, what befell? Bifer, Nori, Feely, all of you.
Word of our riches spread. Mortal men heard of it. Where we had once met friendly eyes who saw greed and calculation.
The dragon heard of it.
Smog!
We are here to plan attack.
Here!
Hear what?
You must drive out the dragon. You'll need maps and things like that.
What did I tell you? He's the right burglar for us, and I have here the map you'll need.
This is my grandfather's map. How did you get a hold of it?
I didn't get hold of it. Your father gave it to me before he died.
Sorry. No offense intended.
None taken. With it, with this small and curious key to a secret door in the mountain. Keep it safe.
I will.
My uncle's not afraid. He's just a little old to travel. Oh, please take me.
I'm not that old.
Bull Roar would be proud of you. Your time will come.
When? When will it come?
Your uncle is going on a great adventure. It shall lead to another one. You shall go on that one. That's a promise.
Thanks.
Now run along and tell your mother I'm off killing dragons. I believe you said we should get started.
Right. Form up, dwarves, our marching song. We'll see if there's a better campground ahead.
Is that the Lonely Mountain?
Of course not. It's the beginning of the Misty Mountains.
But we've been marching for weeks.
It's a great deal away to our mountain where smog awaits us. Come along.
There! Bother burglaring and everything to do with it. I wish I was home.
You'll be wishing that often enough.
Viper, Gopher, offload the ponies. Stake them out.
Where?
Where they can graze.
Oh, this climby chill.
Why haven't you started a fire?
Burglars don't build fires.
Owen, glowing.
We better camp here. It's too boggy here.
Trolls have been known to camp this far south.
What was that?
An avalanche, probably.
Avalanche?
Wet ground gives way under rock and it all comes crashing down. No overhang, we're safe here. What's happened? Are the ponies all right?
We picketed by the river. We went to look for berries and...
Can't you get out? What happened?
Heard this awful sound! And tons of rocks came hurtling down. What? Sir, we'll dig them out. They were swept away. The whole riverbank crumbled.
You'd offload it.
Whoa!
Imbeciles, why not?
But we were afraid. We never saw the campsite. We ran. Some of the ashes were still warm.
A traveler's fire.
But the tracks were so big. And there were bones all around. I don't think they were animal bones.
This is the bone of a mortal man. The tracks around were big, you said.
Biggest I've ever seen.
Balin? It's a troll camp.
Trolls?
Call Gandalf.
He's not here. Oh.
Where is he?
How would I know? I only noticed a little while ago he was gone.
Things are not so bad.
Oh, perhaps our burglar has a suggestion. We're hundreds of miles from home without ponies or supplies. Trolls may be near, goblins too, and Gandalf is gone.
We're better off than we were 5 minutes ago.
How so? Better off? When we're in danger now.
We're in no more danger than we were in 5 minutes ago. And now we know what it is and can do something about it.
Do what?
Are you suggesting that 13 dwarves and a burglar can defeat a band of trolls?
Yes.
That's ridiculous. Shows how little you know about trolls.
Why, I do know about trolls. Just recently, I heard something very important about them.
What?
I can't remember.
Well, that's help. A few trolls could eat us up as appetizers. Well, I, for one, intend to die fighting. I vote we quit. Our supplies are gone. Without food, we might as well give up. If we start back now, we may have a chance of getting back alive.
Why, that's no way for 13 brave dwarves to talk. If we give up now, we're doomed. But if we keep on going, we have a chance. This reminds me of a tale my grandfather Took told me when I was a wee little hobbit with a bit of fuzz on my toes. Gather around and I'll tell it to you. There's a tale of two frogs in a butter churn. From the tale of two frogs, there's a lot to learn. They were caught in a fix, made the one just stop, but the other fought on. He came out on top. You mustn't give up.
You mustn't give up. You've got to go on. Things are always darkest before the dawn.
There were two little frogs in a churn they left. It was cozy and dark, very soon they slept. Then a shower of cream came a tumbling down, and the two little frogs, they were to a milky death. You mustn't give up.
You mustn't give up. You've got to go on. Things are always darkest before the dawn.
When they open the churn, everyone recalls that a frog sat on top eating butterballs. He jumped and escaped in one giant hop. So remember, fight on. You'll come out on top.
I must admit, I feel much better.
We'll rest a while and start before dawn.
You mustn't give up. You've got to go on. Things are always darkest before the dawn.
Regular troll food ain't good enough for you.
How about the fiddles when Troll King's eating some?
Yeah? How about it?
Never learn more to chorus. Royal man flesh when I'm angry for.
Life for a troll has one beautiful goal, and whenever two trolls have a meeting, they don't know how to do.
And they don't ask what's new.
The talk they pursue's about eating.
Eating, eating, heaven on earth to be eating. Life can be tops
When you're licking your chops,
and you're chomping your way through a menu.
Bad manners be cursed. So remember me first. When I fail till I'm bursting, why then you?
Eating, eating, build up your girth while you're eating. Elegant, food for a midnight buffet. Fresh Hobbit ground up into Hobbit pate.
for a party's dessert that is simply a gem, just marinate dwarves and make shortcake of them.
So what care I? Tomorrow I die. Turn to stone by a sunbeam like sleeting.
That's how we roast cuts.
Spit perfect, no butts.
From the soup to the nuts I've kept eating.
Eating, eating. Ever since birth, it's been heaven on earth that was made it worth it. Eating.
What's a burger, Hobbit?
Can you cook them?
You can try!
He wouldn't make up of a mouthful. Not when he's skinned and boned.
Maybe they'll roll around and we can make a pie.
You there? Are any more of your kind sneaking around here?
Yes, what? No, honey, no. Oh, please, kind roll, don't cook me.
Poor little Bronto. Let him go.
Be you crazy!
You shut up. You there? Are there more you dwarves around? I'm alone. Now I get it. There's more dwarves around no troll. No more burrow hobbits, but lots of dwarves.
Where, trolls?
Like I said, there's more of them. Into the woods, we'll get them. Hold up the fire then. Come on, Tom.
We're like you want to skewer!
Where left? The fat one's sneaking away.
The tastiest one in the bunch. Head him off. Come on, troll.
Got him!
Always run when there's work to be done!
Can you loosen your ropes, Bilbo?
No, it's like they're glued.
Cut down!
I've lost my knife.
What can we do? They got us all except Owen! He climbed a big tree! I heard their plans!
What are they?
They're going to drive us along and live off us! We're to be slaughtered one after the other!
Owen will think of something.
They'll pick him out of the tree like an apple and then they'll eat him! They'll eat us!
You mustn't give up.
You gotta go on.
Things are always darkest
before the dawn.
That reminds me. It was my nephew who told me how to kill trolls.
How?
Well, you see, he was reading this book, and he got to, I guess,
Skip on there!
Get to the point.
There's no time. Just listen and do as I do.
We caught enough for a real feast.
Get the pot, bud. Let's get him boiling.
Morning takes too long. You're through with him.
I can mince him first. Water, Tom.
There ain't none.
Shut up and find some.
I'm warning you, Bert. There ain't no big troll eater wrong.
I'll have no insult.
Shut your mouth!
Let's get Willem, Bert.
Russia!
What? You will you?
Don't take you off me, stop here.
What happened?
Mr. Baggins happened. The trolls are turned to stone.
Gandalf. I mean, that silly trick you used to get them fighting made that happen.
That silly trick kept them in the sun long enough for it to do its work.
Well, if it helped, we're very much obliged. At your service, Mr. Baggins. Now let us press on.
But what about the troll cave? They must have had one to hide in from sunlight.
Well, I thought it looked like a cave entrance from the treetop.
Fine. Owen, lead the way. All but Mr. Baggins and Gandalf investigate. If I may ask, why did you leave us?
To look ahead,
And what brought you back in the nick of time?
looking behind.
Could you possibly be more plain?
I went ahead to spy out the land. It will soon become very dangerous.
But we've already had lots of danger.
Bilbo. Sometimes took and sometimes hobbit.
They found the cave! Gold! Take what we need and hide the rest. Mark the place well.
Oh, well, it's a lot of gold. Couldn't we just take what we've found and go home?
Huh, and forget our ancient home. Forget the Arkham Stone.
No.
Rest, my dwarves. We must leave at once.
But we've no ponies.
I'll take her for them with the mountain folk as we go along.
Did you say very dangerous?
I did indeed. We should leave at once. Here we may be seen by a goblin patrol. We are entering the territory of the great goblin. He has hundreds of armed warriors.
Couldn't we go around them in the night?
That isn't necessary. There is a secret tunnel. We'll use it and the goblins will never suspect.
Well, there is no problem then.
Well, to reach the tunnel, we must pass near the lake of the golem. Even the goblins fear him.
What's the golem?
He's a monster that somehow survived in our modern world. He steals young goblins for food.
Well, they should set guards, kill him.
They can't. Sometimes it seems as if he can walk unseen.
My nephew told me certain rings give the power to do that.
Can't these be shared out? Swords are heavy and hard to pack.
Let's see them. It's possible they're runes. Look, Thorn. These are no ordinary swords.
Why? This is Orcrist. I will bear this sword.
Hail, Thorin, son of Thrain, king under the mountain!
This one is Glandring. Foehammer. Who shall wear it?
Choose, my dwarves.
Gandalf!
This one seems a handier size. For work, I mean.
It looks right about for you.
Keep it, Mr. Baggins. You have some help with the trolls.
Thank you. Thank you very strongly. Has it also a name?
You might call it a bread slicer.
No hobbit ever owned a sword before. Not even Bull Roarer. I name you Sting!
Did you say stink?
Shall we attack our friends or shall we save our malice for our foes?
Bomber was only joking. Are we ready?
Right, let's go. Halt! Warned Biker over to water the ponies at that easy beach we just passed. It's too deep here.
Good idea. Where's the meeting?
These shaggy mountain ponies don't need much coddling. We'll take a breather here.
How are they handling? Coming along rather quietly.
They'd be restless if goblins were about. Likely the goblins are away in wars of their own.
This is turning out to be a rather pleasant journey after all.
Men of the North have a saying, a journey should be praised when it is over.
Something's frightening the ponies.
They're just not used to us yet. Warm up.
Here. If I lost Sting, a ring, a lost ring, shows people do come this way. There you are, Sting. At least I didn't lose you. Only you're not glowing. That means there aren't any goblins about. Only, where have they all gone? There was all this fighting and yelling, and now, nothing.
Bless us and splash us, my precious. I guess it's a choice feast. At least a tasty morsel it'll make us.
What are you?
What is he, my precious?
I miss your noble Agnes. I've lost the wizard and I've lost my dwarves. Could you please show me which way they went?
What's that he's got in his hands is?
My sword Sting, show me the way.
Perhaps we sit and chat first. Shall we do riddles? If precious wins, we eat it. And if we lose, we shows it the shortcut.
Very well, you first.
Fiddle, diddle, gollum, hiss. Riddle, riddle, riddle me this. What has roots as no one sees? Taller, Up and up it goes, yet the answer never grows.
Mountains, of course.
It makes it smart, doesn't it? Try us.
Lie but never takes a breath. Lie but feels as cold as death. Never thirsty, ever drinking. All in mail and never drinking.
Easy, too easy. Fish, we eat fish all the time. Perhaps we should stop the game now and eat it, my precious. Or should we guess again? Fiddle, diddle, gollum, hiss. Riddle, riddle, riddle me this. Can't be seen and can't be felt. Can't be heard and can't be smelled. In back of stars and under hills, every empty hole it fills.
Dark. 30 horses white as snow. In a cave of red they go. Ever chopping at the bit. Can you say the name of it? Try that one.
Teeth, my precious, teeth.
Fiddle, diddle, hobbit, roar! Riddle, riddle, riddle me more.
What is it? All things devoured, birds and beasts and trees and flowers. Plays all king and fights to steal, and can grind a stone to meal.
Why, that's easy. I know that. It's...
Then tell precious, but doesn't it really know?
I just need a little more time. Time's the answer.
All right, try another.
Here's a box without a key. Neither hinge nor hasp you see. There's no bottom side to lid. Keeps a golden treasure hid.
Give us a chance, my precious.
Come on, time's up.
Eggs it is. Fiddle diddle, precious friend. This is where the riddles must end.
No, the game must go on.
Very well. One more riddle, and then we eat it.
Another riddle?
Ask.
What have I got in my pocket?
It must give us 3 guesses.
Very well, guess away.
Closest it is.
Wrong, second guess.
Is it a knife?
Wrong, last guess.
What has it got in its pockets?
Come on, 1, 2, 3. Time's up.
String or nothing.
Wrong, you lose. Show me the way the dwarves went.
Did we say we'd do that? Did we promise to show the nasty baddies the way out, my precious?
Stop! And who's this precious you keep talking to?
Does it want to see my precious? Does it want to see the precious golden ring I talked to? Perhaps it stays and wait while I get the precious golden ring. Where is it? My ring! I can't find it!
Well, if you must know, I found a ring. Maybe it's your precious.
My ring!
That's it.
Where is it? Where I can see you!
Don't worry, I'll play fair. I'll give it.
I'll get you! I'll squeeze you till I find the ring, and then I'll eat you!
No fair. You're a cheater. And besides, you stole the ring. So you can just say goodbye to it. I'm going home. Ah! Ow, help me go. My ankle.
I hear its footsteps.
Keep away from me!
Take off the ring just for a few minutes.
Take off my ring of invisibility. I think it's a ring of invisibility.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
I'm over here.
Where?
Over here. This way. He can't see me. But can I see me? No. I can't even see my hand in front of my face. Now, if I take off the ring and I can see myself, then it must be a true ring of invisibility, just like the one my nephew talked about. Well, here goes. My hand, my good useful hand, it is a ring of invisibility. Watch out, Bilbo, here he comes.
There he is. No, gone again. The nasty Baggins doesn't know what's happening to its friends. It doesn't know the goblins are torturing them.
Torturing them?
I'll just wait for it by the tunnel where the dwarves went.
They are torturing the dwarves. And Gandalf, too. I've got to save them. Please help me, Gollum. I'll play fair.
Take off the ring. Just come a little closer and we'll shake hands on it first.
You don't need a stone to shake hands.
Please take off the ring just for a few minutes.
No. The dwarves can look after themselves. You can just sit there and wave your arms about till you starve to death. I'm going home. Oh, help me, Gollum. I've fallen and I can't get up.
Perhaps it's another trick. I'll have to chance it. If only we grow once more.
I'm coming, Thorin!
Oh, too late. Lost.
I'm invisible. Now you see me, now you don't. To this magic I could cling, take advantage of this ring, and don't you think I won't? Just think of how this ring is back to build up my ability. The deeds of daring do I'll dare to do with such facility. I brains but little brawn and absolutely no agility. So what? I've got invisibility. My enemies will fight me with a feeling of futility, to murder what's not theirs beyond the laws of probability. And I'll be there and laughing in my useful round utility. The things, my ring, invisibility. I'm free, it's so agreeable. You can't catch me, 'cause I'm unseeable. I started this adventure feeling like a liability, but now I've got my ring, I've got a bit more pliability. And getting home alive means to have some viability. Rely on my invisibility. If now I meet a troll or elf who treats me with scurrility, I'll toy with them, a play upon their visual vulnerability. With my left hand I'll slay the dragon, showing versatility. Rely on my invisibility. Goodbye to good old Baggins with his tractable docility. He used to turn the other cheek when faced with incivility. Well, now he'll turn it back and he'll attack with new virility. Alone, I own invisibility. They'll shoot, they'll cannonade away. I think it's cute, I'll do my fade away. Now first I'll find the goblins who've been acting with hostility, and rescue all my friends. I feel that's my responsibility. When they say you're wonderful, I'll answer with humility. I'm really not so very hot. It's just I've got invisibility.
Mr. Baggins.
But he was reported dead.
We'll go back and find out.
Back into the tunnel. We'd be ambushed.
But if Bill's alive, we've got to rescue him. Risk our expedition for a hobbit? Ow! Who did that? Dick Wise. Who's picking on me? You're just clumsy. Call me clumsy.
Quiet there! Couldn't one of you have taken a moment to see if Mr. Baggins was still alive?
Here's the burglar, alive and well.
Fine, look out, you are.
Right.
How did you get here without being challenged?
Oh, well, burglars, you know.
We know.
Bilbo, they said you were dead. What happened? Tell us.
Mr. Baggins can tell us later. Delay is dangerous. We must go.
But we've only makeshift supplies.
Between here and Mirkwood, you'll find supplies I left for you. And now, alas, I must leave you again.
You leave us in danger.
You'll be safe even in the terrible forest of Mirkwood, so long as you don't leave the path.
Couldn't we go around Mirkwood? Somehow?
To the north are the gray mountains where the goblins have their flings.
Oh!
And on the crest the dreaded orcs do simply dreadful things.
No!
To the south the necromancers fatal fires cast their glow.
Alack!
And if you can't go north or south, what other way to go?
Go back.
We vow that we go forward till the dragon is deceased.
Lonely mountain lies past Mirkwood, and we have to travel east through Mirkwood. Don't disturb the forest or you'll feel its wrath.
You'll need courage, you'll need pluck, and you'll need a lot of luck.
If you hope to journey to some aftermath, in Mirkwood, never leave the if you hope to journey to some aftermath, in Mirkwood, never leave the path. Look, a bird just drank water from that little stream. What of it? Well, if it's safe for the birds, maybe just a mouthful. I'm hard.
Gandalf expressly warned us.
Then he left us. We're starving.
Well, it's a historical fact. In our great fight on Lonely Mountain, dwarves went many days without food.
Yeah, they had water.
Forward.
hear something. Oh, full of you. What's ahead?
Finance, Mirkwood?
It goes on forever. No. How long? Still asleep.
Any change?
None. Must we carry this bag of lard until we die? Will he do the same for you? I doubt it. Oh, roast me. Music. Is he crazy? No. I smell it too.
Why are you loitering here? You were told to report back to me.
We're on our way. There wasn't much to report. The woods go on forever.
Wood elves are hunting in Mirkwood and feasting. Smell the food. We shall all die if we stay on this miserable path.
Wood elves aren't evil. Long ago, dwarves and elves were friends. There's that old quarrel.
But it was so long ago. They might at least give us water.
Gandalf warned us.
Then he left us.
But what about the sleeper? Must we burden ourselves much longer?
No, leave him with me. The rest of you scout out the elven campsite.
I too leave the path.
With the ring, you can carry messages unseen. Either you go or give the ring to one of us to use.
I'll go, but I won't give up my ring.
Very well, come along. And don't forget to use the ring. We're to do the elven campsite.
Approach peaceably and ask for water. To be free like the wood elves, hunting the white stag.
Thorin! Bolfer! Help!
Oh, dwarves! This way!
That is a tassel. Worth it. This one looks nasty, but he's juicy. He may crisp up well.
Oh, dwarves! Over here! This...
Did you kill him? Stunned him. Hear that? Wood elf. We must fly and leave our prey. We cannot fight the elf.
What have we here?
More's my queen. More of the prowlers we caught. This one seems to be the leader.
Bring him hither. Are you the leader of these dwarves?
I am.
What are you and your men doing here in Mirkwood?
Starving, my queen.
But what brought you here? So it's secret business. Speak up, old man, and go free. Why are you here in Mirkwood which none enter by choice?
How have we defended you, Queen? Is it a crime to be lost in your forest? Are the spiders your friends?
It is a crime for strangers to wander into my kingdom using the roads my people made. Why are you here? Why did your dwarves come secretly upon my huntsmen?
Only to beg for food and water. We are traveling.
Enough evasion! You and your men shall be lodged in the dungeon of my fortress, from which no one has escaped. There you shall stay until you answer my questions, even for 100 years.
So be it.
On march, elven folk!
Bilbo, are you there?
Thorin, yes.
Keep with us, have care.
I will.
I've answered all proper questions. I said we were starving and murdered.
Don't give me that again. 13 dwarfs don't travel through rivers. No food and no supplies unless something's up. Enjoy yourself and remember, no talking between the prisoners. That's our rule.
And it's our rule that prisoners may sing, lest they sicken and die.
Well, we don't actually have no rule against singing. Still,
Ah, leave them sing. A song passes the time. Come and taste this. It's the potent wine that just came from Darwinian.
that's reserved for the Elven Queen.
That's why we're tasting it, to see if it's fit for her. They say the wines of Darwinian have a sleepy taste. They remember sunny days and drowsy summer winds over the vineyards.
Ah, yes, the far blue hills of Darwinian, the drowsy summer air.
13 mighty dwarfs sing at my request.
Valentine's a song.
But what about the rest?
One sings the Hobbit. I bet he's gonna make me merry.
No one here, hey, dairy, dairy.
13 mighty dwarfs, where do they now dwell?
Jailed in dungeons deep.
Open up each cell.
Open each cell, but how can I?
What's that about opening cells?
Not opening cells with a C, but selling cells with an S. We always say like selling beautiful necklaces and crowns we made of gold.
More?
And singing burglars trouble should get a lead.
Have you some plan about the key ring? Sing!
Burglarize it from the key ring, then you creep to dungeons creepy.
Wait, the gods are getting sleepy. Eyes are closing, speech is blurring. Don't see much is there to stirring. In a minute I can try it.
13 mighty dwarfs.
Should love of my ears.
Well done, burglar. Now lead us to the back door.
There isn't any back door. This is a fortress.
There has to be a service door or something.
They do. Yes, they do use a service door. It opens up on the river. They haul the wine casks up, and when they're empty, they float them down the river. A convoy of barrels leaves this very night for Dale.
The Dale lies right at the foot of the lonely mountain.
Then this is our golden opportunity.
What do you mean, golden? Here we are, shut up in a fortress with hundreds of guards about and no way out.
We are in a fortress, but there are only 2 guards. And well, they're asleep. And there is a way out. We'll get in the barrel and float down the river to Dale. Keely, Feely, head them up. Quietly, please.
We'll be drowned! Battered to death! What a miserable plan!
Very well then, back to yourselves. I might as well lock you up again so you're not punished for trying to escape.
Not so easy, Brumbillo. Unless someone else has a better plan. We better try yours.
An alternative plan.
No, well,
Into the barrels, then. Are there more?
Yes, plenty in the hall outside.
Why did you take that risk? You might have roused her.
She's not a bad elf. She let us in. And besides, I locked the cage doors. This way they'll think we escaped by magic.
I still think it was taking a risk.
Everyone's bailed out except for Feely and me.
We're ready then.
Where's Gallion? Please to show us what can be done.
there she is.
She's been having a feast with Turnkey. Shake them.
Wake them up.
You're late.
I've been waiting and waiting.
So we see. Get on with the work. Stop. Save us, Gallion. You're muddled. You stacked full casks here instead of empty ones.
These are the ones to go. Get on with the work.
I sure hope you know what you're doing. These casks are not empty.
Do as I say. I'm the boss. On your head, man. The queen's full letter tubs and our best wine. Push it in the river.
Done. Back to the Great Hall.
Here I am, more bungler than burglar. Bilbo, old boy, you'll have to swim and try to catch up with the barrels.
Oh, that barrel! I can't straighten up.
I've got leg cramps.
What a way to travel.
Come along, Bilbo.
Well, are you alive or are you dead? Are you in prison or are you free?
I expect the trip was hard on you too.
Have you done anything about food?
How could I? I just got here and had to help everybody out of their barrel.
Food.
What is your plan?
We'll have to try Lake Town. What else is there?
This way.
Everyone's out of the barrels.
Oh. I hope I never smell apples again. Our tub was full of that smell. I could eat anything in the world right now, except apples.
Mine smells stale cheese.
Oh. Mine too. I envied you swimming along in the fresh air.
It was very fresh.
Food this way.
Yes.
Come on, Bilbo. Aren't you hungry?
I'll be be along. I just need a moment to compose myself.
Are you sure?
Yes. Why did I come so far away? Just one place I want to stay. I tried adventure and now I say I want to go home. They said there's so much world to see. That's very nice, but not for me. So thanks a lot, but truthfully, I want to go home. Your life depends on what you're looking for, and my questions inside of my front door. Some love to journey forth for gold. I guess I'm not that brave and bold. And so, before I get too old, I want to go home. Great, only 2 more days. I'll be along. How far we've gone to find still one more track. But I'll go on, although my heart looks back. I give my word and I'll be true. For friends, you do what you must do. But soon as this adventure's through, I want to go
There's the door. Exactly as on my map. My dwarves, below us lies our mountains, our treasures, and
The Arkenstone!
and smog.
killing smog is our affair. It is warriors' work. All that concerns you immediately is stealing back our treasure.
Thank you very much. But I prefer to be led that way till you've slayed the dragon.
The keyhole!
I don't see any keyhole.
Well then, I suppose what you want us to do is walk up to the castle and knock on the door and ask my colleague to vacate?
Well, with all the unforeseen delays, it's already late autumn and the nights are getting cold. Unless we get inside soon, we'll freeze to death on the sledge. And some of us are already getting sick. And not a word from Gandalf. The word from Gandalf is, you've arrived at exactly the right time. Today is Durin's Day. Today and only today it is possible to read the moon letters on that very key.
You said Durin's Day.
Durin was my grandfather's ancestor. And as everyone knows, his day is the first day of the last moon of autumn.
The day when the sun and the moon are in the sky together.
You also mentioned moon letters.
Moon letters are rune letters. They can be read only when a moon of the same shape and crescent shines behind them. Let me try. It fits. Stand by the great stone, and the setting sun with the last light of Durin's Day will shine upon the keyhole.
But the sun is setting now! The key! The key!
burglar, now is the time to start earning your reward.
To start earning it, it seems to me I've gotten you out of 2 messes already.
Yes, and in doing so, you acquired a valuable ring, which should be required as common property.
The ring is mine.
The ring is yours, so long as you use it for the cause.
It's mine, and I get to choose my 14th share.
Very well, then. Are you going?
Well, it feels like thievery.
It's your job. You're the burglar.
Well, wouldn't it be better if we all went and fought the dragon, rather than me alone stealing back the treasure? Are there any volunteers? Would anybody like to go with me? Well, anyway, I've got you, Sting.
Well, thief, I smell you, but I don't see you. You have just hidden one of my great treasures, but you won't leave this room with it. So help yourself again. There's plenty here.
I didn't come for gifts. I came to see if you are truly as great as the tales tell.
The tales of my greatness are all true. Look your fill.
But I don't see you. It's a head! It's alive! I've never seen anything as large as you!
You have nice manners for a thief and a liar. I don't remember smelling you before. Who are you? Where do you come from?
I come from under the hill and over the hill. I'm he who walks unseen. I was chosen for the lucky number.
Lucky numbers don't always come off.
I'm he who buries his friends alive, drowns them and draws them alive again from icy waters. I am luck winner, ring bearer, and barrel rider.
Barrel rider. I thought so. This is another trick of those tough trading lake men. Listen, barrel rider. You may walk unseen, but you did not walk all the way. Last night I ate 6 of your fat ponies. In return for the good eating, I'll give you some good advice. Never put your trust in dwarves.
What?
And don't try to fool me. I smell their gear on the ponies. Probably they hired you for the dangerous work, and you expect a rich reward.
Well...
They'll fool you when it's time to pay up, you'll see. And if they do give you some of what they promised, how will you get home? Will killer trolls and armed goblins let you walk past with it?
Gold was only part of it. We came for revenge.
Revenge on me, revenge on small you ninny. Because of me, the king under the mountain is dead, and his kin are exiles. Geary, Lord of Dale, is dead, and I ate his people as a wolf eats sheep and lambs. Because of me, the Elven Queen scarce dares leave her fortress. Thief in the shadows, you are also my destined prey. My treasure will never leave this cave, and neither will you.
save all of Uncle Bilbo's things.
You and David just up and left? Can you believe it?
And what about that ridiculous story Nephew's been telling? Frodo has an imagination.
Yes, boys will be boys.
Imagine it is David's poor sister.
Yes, the poor dear.
I'm hoping to find some good buys.
Oh, you will. Bilbo Baggins had great taste.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow hobbits, I take this opportunity to call your attention to one of the most unusual auctions ever to be held in the Shire. You let him see the sign, Ariana?
Right away, boss.
According to that, today's the day. By golly, today is the day. Immediately after this announcement, we begin the sale. The terms of the sale are as usual. We mention any defects we are aware of and are not responsible for any accidents. You will have a few minutes before the sale starts to examine the merchandise. After 5 seconds of no more higher bidders, it's a sale. My friends, this is an unusual opportunity. The late Bilbo Baggins had many treasured antiques handed down for generations. Some originally belonged to Bull Roar Took. These are of very special interest to antique hunters and collectors of historical memorabilia. Also, it's a saying round the Shire, Baggins buys the best. He loved his home, and he furnished it in style.
If he loved his home, then why did he stay there?
Why, we never know the motives of our fellow hobbits, but all we know for certain is that in late April of last year, after living comfortably in the Shire for many years, he up and left his home without first consulting neighbors or relatives. Since that time, poor Mr. Baggins has not been heard from. A nephew was with him at the